Hello, YouTubers. The new Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another Doctor Who DVD review. And yes, we're still celebrating Doctor Who's 50th anniversary. So today, I'm doing another Peter Davison story. It is the first Black Guardian trilogy. I'm reviewing Doctor Who, Mawdryn Undead. This is a very good story. It's alright. I love this episode. I had never reviewed this one on my old channel, so here it is. This four-part story originally transmitted on February 1st and 2nd and 8th and 9th, 1983. This story introduced Mark Strickson as Torlo. It marks the return of Nicholas Courtney as the Brigadier, last seen, who has not been appeared since the last in Terror of the Zygon, and the return of the Black Guardian, who was last seen in Power of the Crow. It all begins as Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. He is retired from unit and now teach at the public school for boys in 1983. Tolo, stranded alien Trojan, pose or as a Tryon, pose as a human and takes the Brigadier classic car for a joyride and end up crash. While unconscious, he is contacted by the Black Guardian, who seeks to kill the Doctor, whose interferences are the key to time. So he offers Tolo patches of Earth. If he kills the Doctor when he agrees, he gives a communication device which a Black Guardian gives his orders. Meanwhile, the Doctor, Tegan, and Nyssa were aboard the TARDIS. After last, Tegan still having effects from the Mara in last appearances. So they caught in a warp ellipse and starting as trapped in time, materializing aboard the ship and find a transmat capsule as the source of interferences that traps the TARDIS. They are soon joined by Torlo. After following orders by the Black Guardian, the Doctor takes Torlo to Earth to locate the other end of transmat, and leaving Tegan and Nyssa behind aboard the TARDIS on the ship as the Doctor corrects the transmat device on Earth. The TARDIS attempt to materialize but soon vanish without any idea where to look. The Doctor talks to the Brigadier at the school and surprised that the Brigadier has forgotten their past due to some type of trauma. However, mentioning finding Tegan and the TARDIS, the Brigadier recalling seeing the TARDIS in 1977 as the Doctor attempts to coax the detail of the events from the Brigadier. Meanwhile, in 1977, Nyssa and Tegan leave the TARDIS and discover the other end of the transmat capsule near the school. Inside is horribly disfigured humanoid, what they think as the Doctor. They find local help nearby from the Brigadier and still on active duty with unit. The alien is still pretending to be the Doctor, convinced the three to return with him to the TARDIS and return the space liner where a remedy for his situation may be found in 1983. The Doctor tracked the TARDIS moment and realized it returned to the liner. He, Tolo, and the older Brigadier returned to the liner via transmat capsule. Due to the nature of warp ellipse, the Doctor rejoiced his ally, but on discovered that the two versions of the Brigadier are aboard, cautioned his companion to keep them apart. As a result, the energy discharge catastrophe, or catastrophe, how you pronounce it. Ultimately, the Doctor learned the truth of the liner crew, that the several scientists attempt to discover the Time Lord's secret regeneration, but end up as disfigured creature unable to die. The alien that Tegan and Nyssa met and revealed himself as Mawdryn, and tried to convince the Doctor to give up his remaining regeneration to kill Mawdryn and his fellow sufferers. The Doctor tried to leave with his companion in the TARDIS, but find Tegan and Nyssa are now suffering the same condition as the Mawdryn and de-age rapidly, while the TARDIS is in a time vortex. The Doctor realized he had no choice prepared to give up his remaining regeneration to not only kill the scientists, but also to restore Tegan and Nyssa to normal. During this time, the two Brigadiers have been proposal kept apart by Tolo and the Mawdryn and his crew. Mawdryn attempts to send the younger Brigadier back to Earth to avoid him touching his other self, but the transmat capsule failed and returned the ship. As the Doctor about to engage the device to take his regeneration, the two Brigadiers finally meet and reach out to touch each other. The result in temporal energy release occurs at the exactly right time to perform. The same action that the Doctor's sacrifice would have done. Mawdryn and the other scientists are free of the undead extension, and Tegan and Nyssa return to the proper age. The younger Brigadier suffered trauma that caused him to forget the Doctor and these events until later remind of them in 1983. The Doctor evacuates everyone to the TARDIS before the liner self-destruct, and then return both the Brigadier to respected time stream on Earth. The Doctor accepts Tolo's request to join his crew, unaware is influenced by the Black Guardian. Well, how do I rate this story? My thoughts on Mawdryn Undead. It is a great comeback for the 20th season story. It is fantastic. It has a split screen. So, I give this story 10 out of 10. Fantastic story. I forgot who played younger Tegan and young Nyssa. If someone told me, let me know. They were originally intended for character Ian Chesterton. However, William Russell was unavailable. So let's take a look at the DVD cover. Here we have Tolo, the 5th Doctor, the 1977 Brigadier, the 1983 Brigadier, the space capsule, the Peter Davison years 1982 to 1984. Here's the spine, the back, still pictures. We have audio commentary by Peter Davison, Mark Strickson, and Nicholas Courtney, and scriptwriter Eric Soward. Who wants to live forever? Liberty Hall, deleted and extended scenes, outtakes, CGI effects options, film trims, and more, so forth. Alright, and plus, let's not forget, digitally remastered picture quality. Here's the discs for Doctor Who Mawdryn Undead. If you haven't got this episode, I recommend to get Doctor Who Mawdryn Undead. It is fantastic. Don't you think? Anyway, speaking of that, that's it for this review. If you have any Doctor Who DVD review that you would like me to request, feel free to do so. Shout out goes to Melissa Rivera. Till next time, this is the new Time Travel Jaime 88 saying goodbye for now.